Okay, okay. Fortnite. Fortnite. The fort is tonight. Alright, so let's go through our superhero skins. Oh, well, I guess that counts as one. Why are you all the way down here? I guess cover yourself up lightly, man. Like... Okay. Okay, so let's see. Is there like a Batman back bling we can use, or... Ah, Killer Croc. There we are. Perfect. We should have the famous Batman sword. Perfect. There we are. Just need to find something black and yellow. You know, that might work. That's black and yellow right there. Let's go for that, I suppose. And of course, you gotta have your Batman slippers, and you're the knight, so I guess we go for that. Perfect. It's Batman. Holy shit, Scott the Woz. I'm not even gonna lie. I spent maybe like 30 minutes attempting to get Scott the Woz's head to work, like, okay on a hoodie, and it just did not work. It was sad, honestly. It just simply did not work. But I did, the actual blue is not part of the logo. The blue is, in fact, the wall behind him. I didn't even get rid of his head. It's just lower down now. It's off the texture. Patented Woz blue. It's not the color of his logo. It's a darker blue. The logo is darker blue. This is the light blue of his background. Though actually that might not even be intentional. It may actually supposed to be the same blue, it just so happens that Scott is colorblind. Damn it, I just barely missed that. Okay, let me up. Let me up. Let me up. You know, it has been a minute since I've seen a Scott the Woz episode. I have watched quite a bit. I just don't... I don't know what it is about, like, how I watch YouTube now. There are very few channels where I watch new videos immediately. Like, genuinely. I don't even know why, because I like Scott the Woz, and I've never been disappointed in one of their videos. So, I don't know. Well, suppose I'll take these. ADHD. I do think it's very funny that in speaking to my doctor, like, for the, like, it's a doctor that I went to before, but he moved to a different location, so we hadn't seen each other in a while. And he was, like, clearing out my chart, and it was like, hey, has anyone ever told you you have, like, they have you diagnosed with both ADHD and bipolar disorder? And I was like, no, they have not, they have not informed me of this. Not even diagnosed. The doctor wrote suspected. Just like the doctor's like, listen, I got a sneaking suspicion about this one. It's like, and I was just like, well, they're probably not wrong, but no one's ever informed me of this. Congrats on the 100 stream streak. My goat. Holy fuck, Scott the Woke. Hi, Nat! Hello. You have somehow wound up on one of the few streams where I'm not using your Bulbasaur drawing. Or legally distinct plant monster. Sorry, you've never drawn a Bulbasaur. Hi! Every time you go to the doctor, they spin a wheel to add a new neurodivergence. I mean, it wouldn't be incorrect. Oh shit, this one was already a... Damn. Alright, well. Followed the wrong path. Hello, Emma, as well. Oh, wow, it's literally open. Well, I guess these are mine now. If you collect them all, you get a prize. It's like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Exodia. If I'm diagnosed with everything, I explode instantaneously. We don't have an exclusivity deal on hoodies. That is true. Moida. Oh, I should have swapped to Ace for this, damn. Oh well. Would have been more appropriate. Wait, Nintendo games? Where? Where are the Nintendo games? Where? If it's Exodia logic, everyone but you explodes. I don't play Bakugan! I don't know! Ow, I'm dying. Well, that's unfortunate. Nintendo games, but no games, or games unlimited games, but no Nintendo. I mean, probably games unlimited games, but no Nintendo, because that's... The answer is, what you've concocted there is, like, you either have no video games, or all video games except for Nintendo games. And, like, either way, Nintendo does not exist. We'd probably be fucked without Nintendo at this point. This is true. If Nintendo was not around, the entire goddamn industry would collapse after, like, maybe a week. If we're generous. Maybe that's mean, but it's accurate. If Yoshi didn't exist, I'd die. Well, that's unfortunate. 'Cause Yoshi no longer exists in this universe. You've created an existence without Yoshi for yourself, so you have no one but yourself to blame. Unlimited games, no Nintendo. You can. Oh, that is Steam. Yeah, you're right. What do you mean Yoshi got you into Yuri? What does that even mean? Elaborate. Speak on that. Do me a favor and speak on that. Is this another bit, or is this more Emma lore we haven't heard of? That's a good question. Lore or bit is a great video game to play, I will be honest. Nintendo is the only video game company that actually likes video games. This is true. Because, like, you know, Steam exists, but Valve does not like video games. They like money. They're two very unique and distinct things. I'm afraid to share with the class, Emma, upon being questioned. Yoshi's Woolly World, there's a pink Yoshi and a purple Yoshi, and they hugged. I thought, whoa, I want to do that. And pink and purple are inherently female to you? That doesn't seem very woke of you. Guards? Guards. It's just like when I open my mouth, you don't know if I'm lying or not. I don't. You lie to me, like, unfortunately, like, all the time, and, like, because you say it with such confidence that, like, I never question it. And it's fucked up of you. And sometimes you're lying, but you end up, like, you're talking out of your ass, but whatever you're saying is an actual fact. You just don't know that you're telling the truth. It's like the Osama bin Laden trading cards. You were making those up, but those real. Those do be shit that exist. Usually only if it's funny, though. Oh, yeah. The most important thing in the world, you know, like, the most important thing in the world is commitment. Commitment to your partner is secondary to commitment to the bit. Everyone knows this. Can't wait to pull the Saddam rookie card. Has there ever been a... I mean, I guess at one point Saddam was a rookie. But, like... I don't know if there's a Saddam rookie card. Hillary Clinton rookie card. Bam. My favorite, actually I can't bring that up. The Saddam rookie card is real. I do not have any reason to believe you on this exact topic. You do realize this, right? You cried wolf about this before. How am I supposed to believe you like this? Saw that post on eBay. Liar! Could have traded a Vileplume for it. Emma can vouch for you. I don't know if I can trust her in this specific instance. The rat who cried wolf. the rat who went squeak. Is that Cleveland? Yeah, that's literally Cleveland Brown. Oh my god. Bro's not expecting me to come from the trees. It's not my fault. I know they made a real Gulf War trading card set, but why would he be a rookie card? That's the part that I'm not, like, comprehending. $35 on eBay. Fuck you. Hold on. You are literally the Joker. Nope. If we're doing this, we're doing this. Desert Storm Draco said. Dan, he is a rookie card. You're not wrong. Why? I guess I don't know what those things mean. I just assume that rookies would be like, you know, like, before they hit their peak. And I'd say Gulf War was probably Saddam's peak. Rookie card is the first... Oh! Listen, I don't play baseball. I don't know these things. It's okay. It's not okay. It's actually just the level of their skill at playing whatever card game that they're part of. That's the real canon. Oh my... Hold on. Let me get rid of this clown. Fucking Blue's Clues ass. There's a bit... They've got like a LeBron rookie card, and it's just because he's really bad at playing baseball card game. You know what? I'm saying this, and I'm realizing baseball cards are actually just collectible. There's no, like, game behind that. I'm thinking of this in, like, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Terms. Peak wasn't until after 2001, so we got the hiding spot illustrated. That's true. Oh, you know what? This is a perfect time for me to ask. So, you know, Emma and Nat are from not America, as in not the United States. So I'm not sure on how far, like, their their history class was in, like, propaganda during, like, the War on Terror era. In your, like, learning experience as a child, like, did you ever see an illustration of Osama bin Laden's alleged hollowed out, mountain base? Did you ever see that? Or is that an exclusive American, insanity one? Never, sadly. I mean, it's not particularly a sad thing, it's just, like, it's honestly more reprehensible, that, you know, the amount of just utter propaganda and bullshit that was constantly being produced in that era is utterly insane. Like, I cannot believe some of the shit they were putting out. Now I have to get the image. This shit was in, like, BBC articles and shit. Like, they really had people, like, so desperately wanting to believe that this man had the resources, like, capabilities, the army, and everything to fucking have an entire goddamn hollowed out mountain like a supervillain. Like, genuine, honest-to-God insanity. My mom did watch international news more often back then, so I got the localized version of the propaganda. Ah. Now, of course, all this was before I was alive, but if you want to know how, like, utterly deranged Americans were in the time after, 9/11, after 9/11, the United States went to war in the Middle East, and specifically, we didn't go after any of the countries that allegedly did it, even at the time. Like, we just went into random countries, essentially. And, like, obviously, you know, that didn't make us friends with the entire world. And France was notably, like, against our intervention in the Middle East. And because of that, for a while, and you'll still see it around sometimes if the owner is particularly deranged, shops will have, instead of French fries, they refer to them as freedom fries. Which, dear Lord. Oh my god, what happened to the connection? What is going on? What happened here? Stop this. This is absolutely not okay. Stop. Watch it genuinely be that Discord is taking up 99% of my internet because they just did an update and it ruined everything as per the usual. I'm being shot by cubes. Ah, there you are. Can you also have it? No, you're not allowed. The bear, like, the game is fighting back. I can't even hold any item that I want to hold right now. What the hell is going on? How did I manage to kill someone like that? Oh my god, literally none of what I'm doing is what is actually happening. It's okay. We'll somehow win with the connection being broken. I really want to throw this barrel at someone like Donkey Kong. There we are. Thank you for letting me do that. Nope, get out. Everything crashed on my computer. What happened? Yes, Windows, that's what I want. Instead of opening Task Manager, I want to search fucking Edge. You know what? You're so right. God. Pablo Escobar spoon tunnel thing. I mean, like, he did escape jail. With a fuck... Oh, I saw his goddamn foot trails. Damn it. Chapo, that's the one. Why is the internet not interneting? I don't understand. My internet is no longer functional. ISP is having fun. Oh yeah, the sharks. The sharks are eating the internet cables. That makes sense. That actually does make quite a bit of sense. My ISP does enjoy doing that. If we are using too much, if we're having too good of internet for too long, they will eventually just take it away for no reason. It's great. Forgot they made Cammy wear pants in this game. Yeah, it was before Marvel Rivals really came around and updated the game in order so that, you know, developers would feel completely fine and normal about having any amount of skin visible in a video game. They didn't even have Mortal Kombat, what's her name? Kitana. They have her design heavily censored. Marge Simpson. Marge. Is Marge the only character not affected by the fucking low-res texture issue that they're having right now? By the way, I haven't addressed it, but yes, everything in the game is not intended to look like this right now. It's literally just an actual issue with Fortnite that they have not talked about. Everything is constantly in low-res mode. It's so sick. I should make Venom wear pants. He doesn't have a pingus. What does he need to cover up? The sheep is counting herself. It's over. Damn. Ass cheek. The hole is not visible. Doesn't count. That man simply did not exist. In 2 seconds flat, he was eviscerated. Oh my god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Speaking of being eviscerated. It's okay, hold on, let me eat snacks. Doug! Why did everyone land here? What the fuck? I can't believe it. Emma, of all people, is correcting spelling. Literally evil. Alright, we're going for the other Venom, then, if they insist on that Venom not being around. This one now looks incredibly bad because of the low-res textures. Venom. Oh god, it's the pedophile. Get away from him. Run. Get as far away from Cyclops as possible. What is Phenovenom? What did Cyclops do? Everything. How many members of the X-Men don't respect? None of them! Not a single one! If you look at an X-Man and ask, what crime did they commit? The answer is yes! Because the X-Men have always been the more adult-oriented of the Marvel comics, they tend to end up covering, like, more adult storylines and stuff with X-Men characters, which unfortunately puts them into the position of being, not great characters. Also, if I remember correctly, the actor for Cyclops and the one dude from Sonic who is currently playing Cyclops, if I remember correctly, they're not, you know, they do a bit of method acting, is what I'm saying. This is, of course, why Wolverine is, like, the most notorious example of that man. Not only has that man committed every crime, he has committed every crime in, like, 13 different aliases. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry, I made you remember that the Sonic movies exist. That is unfortunate. This close to looking up Cyclops lore. The only thing stopping me is Marvel's every Marvel character having a Bible's worth of lore. Yeah, Cyclops in particular, the one thing I can remember, there was this one time where he became, like, the leader of the X-Men and, like, became, like, this really fucked up evil dude that was essentially, like, I'm pretty sure Cyclops essentially started a race war, if I remember correctly. And his eyes do lead to the punch dimension. This is true. That is my favorite part about Cyclops, is that he does not have, like, heat vision or anything. It's specifically, like, concussive force. And the way that they explain that is, it's not just, like, a mutation that, like, causes, like, bursts of energy from his eye sockets. No, his mutation is that his eyes are a portal to the punch dimension. And a dimension of nothing but force. It is literally nothing but complete and constant, like, it's like a hurricane dimension. When Magneto does it, he's wrong. To be fair, that Cyclops was like an actual villain. Just be blasting people and shit. Optic blast! Optic blast! Optic blast! Exactly what I was thinking of MVC2. Me and Gesapina have played a decent amount of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, in spite of the fact it does not function for us. We have tried that both Wi-Fi and through, like, link, like, direct, what's it called? What's the thing called when you have the fucking, remote play, that is true. We have done that. But I was thinking of the other, like, the third-party one. What is it? Shit. Because we tried the third-party remote one as well. We never actually used that. I could have sworn we did. Well, maybe we didn't use it because I can't remember what it's fucking called. Hold on. I just saw Eddie Brock come out as untextured. Hold on. Damn, it doesn't happen every time. What a shame. Y'all want to know how to do a fucking infinite? Marvel characters that have not done genocide. Oh boy, let me think. Because that is a harder question than you would think. Like, Venom has, for sure, at least as solely the symbiote. I don't think Carnage has. All Might was in a crossover comic with Deadpool, and he hasn't done genocide. I'm sure Spider-Man's accidentally done it through, like, some multiverse shenanigans. I don't think Squirrel Girl has... But Squirrel Girl has killed everyone, at least once. She killed me, but I deserved it. She's unbeatable. Squirrel Girl hasn't done shit. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is like, I don't think she has. Like, she's able to solo the Marvel Universe and every other universe because she's the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. But I don't think that she has intentionally and hatefully killed, like, an entire race or an entire planet. I'm still so pissed that they canceled the Squirrel Girl TV series. That's fucked up. A lot of my Marvel knowledge comes from the time where I was heavily addicted to playing Marvel Snap. I loved Marvel Snap, and then I just stopped playing it someday, and I don't know why. I think it was probably because, like, it was one of those maintenance things that logged me out of my account and I couldn't be asked to put in my password. And one of my favorite things is, like, finding a card that I liked and looking into the character and just being like, oh, okay. It's like, my favorite card to use in Marvel Snap was Medusa. Like, she was a phenomenal card, and, you know, I used her in all of my decks, and, I was like, you know, I'm gonna look into this character, and I was like, oh, she's an Inhuman, she's, you know, the sister of Black Bolt, she's the wife of Black Bolt. Hey, wait a second. Those two statements have an instant, that's an interesting little conundrum we have there. Cell trap where we lock Marvel writers in a room until they write 3 storylines without justifying wiping out an entire demographic. Marvel Saw Trap where we put every single Marvel writer in a room and we have to make them create 1 page of a good Spider-Man comic. Where? I knew you were shooting at me, but I couldn't find you. Marvel Snap! Now introducing a all-new Hank Pym domestic abuse card, thank God. So that's an interesting story, too, because Hank Pym Ant-Man was, like, one of, if not the most popular Marvel superhero at the time that happened. And the reason that they did that is because the executives at Marvel thought that he was getting too popular, and they wanted to sell merch of different characters, so they intentionally did that to, like, make him slightly less popular, but instead it tanked the character's popularity forever, to the point that we have essentially replaced Hank Pym with other Ant-Men forever in the aftermath. It was one of those executive decisions that permanently fucked a character. No matter how hard they try, they still can't make Spider-Man not marketable enough. Yup. They try their damnedest to make Spider-Man unprofitable so that Sony will sell the film rights back, but he's too good. He's too big to fail. Like, actually, I don't know. Spider-Man, because pre-MCU, the big three from Marvel were Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Hulk. And post-MCU, like, Hulk has nothing. Nobody likes Hulk. Like, there's nothing there. Like, nobody enjoys him anymore. So maybe it is entirely possible we could see a decline in Spider-Man. Like, we've seen a decline even in Batman because of how bad his movies were for a minute there. Like, Universal owns the film rights and Disney doesn't want to play nice. Does Universal still own the Hulk film rights? I didn't know that. I did not land in the correct location. Oh well. I did not know that. I used to have a friend whose dad was a colorist for The Incredible Hulk. He was one of the people that inked the comics. I'm not friends with her anymore, unfortunately, because she made a lot of bad decisions. And severely hurt me and a variety of my friends. He is amazing, spectacular even. True. You can use the character Hulk in movies, but to make a Hulk movie they need Universal's permission. Damn. My dad used to really like the Hulk show when he was a kid, so I don't know. There is good Hulk stuff out there. I will forever be pissed about how bad Marvel did She-Hulk in the MCU. That makes me upset. I love She-Hulk. Fucked up and evil moments. It would have been so easy to do a She-Hulk show that's like a pure comedy of just like, you bring in like your fucking C-list characters, and you have like all of these old characters, like you have like the old fucking, like, dumbass fake Mandarins from, the Iron Man movies. And, you know, you have them being like, listen, actually, this dude is just an actor who was manipulated. This one isn't real. Like, you can't charge this man. You would be, like, you could easily make a real, like, courtroom show out of it. And, like, play it as a comedy. And, like, there are plenty of comedy writers and, like, similar, like, shows. Like, these shows are things that have always existed and will always exist. You could have just made Columbo with She-Hulk. Like, and instead, they did nothing. They did absolutely fucking nothing. They have added nothing. They have detracted from the value of everything. They couldn't even make her properly green and buff. Like, just an absolute waste of my time. As much as I hate copyright restrictions between Ken Pender's limitations on IDW and Kingdom Hearts shared custody, nothing's surprising anymore. MCU did Hulk in general poorly. Bro can't do shit. Absolutely ridiculous character, and they wasted him. Yeah. They did. And the issue is, like, they had, like, a decent, like, start to a Hulk character. Like, the Hulk movie is, like, a perfectly serviceable, like, mid-2000s superhero movie. It's nothing special. It's nothing, like, you need to go out and watch, but it's pretty good. Doesn't Hulk get so angry one time he becomes Satan? Probably. That checks out. Like, canonically, the Hulk is so strong that he can pick up Mjolnir past its, like, restrictions, because he gets so angry, eventually the power behind his anger overpowers literal fucking godly magic. Hulk Ghost Rider. God. I just remembered how cool Ghost Rider and Blade are, and somehow the MCU fucked up both of those. Ah. How do you fuck up Blade and Ghost Rider? Like, that just, like, that's just gotta be racism at that point. Like, you... How? If you are deadass failing to make a Blade movie and a fucking Ghost Rider movie, that there is no level of incompetence that can make you fail at creating those movies. Like, at that point, you are genuinely, like, deliberately sabotaging that because you are racist. Like, that's gotta be the answer. Hulk being ridiculous is exactly what I was saying with the Star Wars crossover the other day. Yeah. We were mentioning before the like the who is this for of the Marvel and Star Wars crossover Lego sets, and unfortunately that is me. It is solely for me, I'm pretty sure. That is, like, that is, unfortunately, like, I look at that and I go, God damn, that is incredibly cynical and made solely for marketing purposes. I want it. You're telling me There's an Iron Man Millennium Falcon and a fucking R2-D2 that's designed to look like fucking War Machine. Like, unfortunately, you have driven down my alley and shot my parents dead. Like, you have turned me into Batman. War Criminal Machine. Well, yeah, War Criminal Machine already exists. It's called the Iron Patriot. And that's when War Machine gets its American paint job to make him essentially into a Captain America Iron Man. Also, Rhodey is already a member of the military. That man has definitely committed war crimes. I say Iron Man 3 circa 2013 or so. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. Mad at Lego. They stopped making my toys, so I will be better. That's fair. You know what? Entirely reasonable. That's exactly how I felt when they canceled Lego SpongeBob when I was a child. And now the new Lego SpongeBob is literally $200. Like, I will become the Joker, man. That's so fucked up. It's like, damn. That looks sick. Unfortunately, I will not be playing $200 for Lego SpongeBob. No. Why would I do that? I do still have the remnants of Lego SpongeBob sets from the 2000s. It's just that they're kind of in pieces at this point, I'm pretty sure. Because they're all in the big tote of Legos that my dad has had since before I was born. Lego SpongeBob sounds so fun, what the hell? It was! Lego SpongeBob is amazing. However, they, all of the custom molds that they had to make in order to make, Lego SpongeBob almost bankrupted the company. So they stopped making them. Which, like, yeah, fair enough, but at the same time, go fuck yourself. You make random one-off molds for no reason all the time. Kept giving the Sonic characters mechs, which obviously no one fucking wanted, so... And now they wonder why they sell like shit. Yep! It's the same reason why no one buys fucking Lego Mario. It's like, it is a fucking brand, like, that they fucked up so severely that no one buys any of it. And they wonder why it doesn't sell. Lego... Like, whoever manages shit behind the scenes at Lego is a fucking moron. Like, I can't even mince words about this. They straight up do not understand, like, economics, design, proper principles behind literally everything. They're genuinely stupid. Because, like, the amount of times they will make a very highly specialized and specific mold and use it once is too many times to frickin' count. It's like an actual, like... It pisses me off. That's what it is. It just pisses me off because why are you doing something so incredibly fucking stupid? The literal best fucking Lego Clone Trooper ever made, the ARC Trooper, they made a unique head mold for that. And they put him in one set, and it was a $10 set. So they made no money off of it, and they never put him in a set again. Why? Pisses me off. They're, like, actually stupid. There is not a single intelligent person remaining working at Lego. Don't want the damn Knuckles mech. I don't care if it has the breast pad included. Encourage us to steal her for, from the Knuckles mech set. Knuckles mech has been in constant state of being clearance for 2 years. If that Knuckles... I'm going to look up the Knuckles mech on Amazon, and if it's under $10, I'll order it and make a YouTube video just assembling it in pure silence. Hold on. Ah. It's like $25 on sale. Well, how big is it? You know, that's a better point. I'm thinking of like the Star Wars mechs that are quite small. Show me Lego Knuckles. Oh. That is considerably larger than the Star Wars Lego mechs. Okay. That's not as unreasonable as I initially assumed. The breast bat upchart. It's like the Grievous tax, but it's fucking Rouge the Bat. And if you are not aware, the Grievous tax is a thing in LEGO where if General Grievous is in a set because he is a more expensive mold to create, every single set that includes General Grievous is considerably more expensive than it has any right to be, given its piece count and weight and blah 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 blah. She doesn't even have boobs. What are you, like... That's the reason it's not selling, is that it's not designed like the 2014 Slave Leia that has cleavage. I think that's really funny, is if I open up, like right now, if I were to open up my Jabba's sail barge set and just take out the one video, what video game? Take out the one figure and sell it, I will make back the money that was probably spent on that set originally. Or the Max Rebo, but I'm not getting rid of him. That's my goat. Breast bat, got a mastectomy suddenly, no one wants to pay $25 for her set. Okay, this is a somewhat serious question. Somewhat. If the entire design concept behind Rouge the Bat is being like a sexy spy archetype, why did they start censoring her design in recent iterations? Like, genuinely. Rouge is not a cop! Rouge is not a cop. What? No. Incorrect. Violently loud, incorrect buzzer. Answers directly to the president. Does she? When? Is this like one specific version? Is this like a... Sonic X Rouge is not canon, we're not being persuaded otherwise? Oh yeah, you're right, I forgot about that. She does actually work with a cop in Sonic X. Just played Sonic... You did! That is true. But she never, like, she doesn't stick to a side. She just uses people for her own goals. She's not a cop. She's just a thief. Sonic Adventure 2, she was explicitly hired by the president to stop Eggman. Okay, in all fairness, she would be stopping a terrorist at that point. I don't think we can blame her on that one. Like, she's probably got like a huge bounty for doing that, so like, that is still solely for money. Sure, she works for Gun in Sonic 06. Yeah, but like, Sonic... sorry, not Sonic. Shadow, Rouge, and Omega, or fucking Epsilon, like, they all work for Gun for like 2 minutes before Gun, like, goes insane or something and starts trying to kill them again. So, like, no. If we count 06, we might as well count Shadow and Forces and call everyone a cop. That's a good point. And if we include Shadow the Hedgehog in the discussion, we could very easily call Sonic a racist, and I don't think we want to do that. The real discourse. Who's more racist? Sonic the Hedgehog in Shadow the Hedgehog 2005, or the voice actor for Eggman? Eggman, yeah, because he's a real person. Fun fact, Big the Cat from Sonic Adventure is voiced by the same person as Duke Nukem. No Sonic game is canon, the only thing that's canon is whatever IDW. You know what, no. Actually, I think we've circled around to full bit completion. I think, unfortunately, what we have discovered is no Sonic is canon other than Ken Penders. I think it's the unfortunate truth that we have to face ourselves with. No, I have his autograph. Hell yeah! Classic Sonic is A-Cab. Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Cart. God damn it. Sheepier isn't canon. The 5,000 individually named echidnas are. Yeah. Suzy Lou and all that bullshit. Lowlin? What? Wait, who's paired with Lowlin? Because for a moment I was thinking of Tangle and Whisper. And one of those bitches be a lemur. And I don't think either of them are sheep. The sheep is Lowlin, right? I accidentally finished my quest in the sky, so all of my items rain down from the heavens. The worst problems with the echidnas. You're not wrong. I made a joke about Ken Penders not ever actually having read any of the Archie comics. I'm not even sure what I said instead of did I say conics? Like a fucking shaped like a cone? Alright. Who's the other individual involved with the ship? I like the one. What's her name? Belle, the one who looks like a wooden doll. I think that's cool. Eggman's least favorite child? Damn, even less than Metal? That's crazy. Like, the amount of times Metal has been abandoned and somehow this girl is still hated more, that's fucked up. Hashtag Eggman misogyny moments. Wait, no, that's not... Hold on. Guessapina, you're incorrect. I just thought of something. No. That isn't Eggman's least favorite child. If we go off of what we know about... what we know about Eggman, Eggman's least favorite child is Palestinian. What a fucking terrible person. Why are there 3 English voice actors, and of those 3, 2 of them are, like, abysmal human beings? Like, it's genuinely concerning. I think Sonic has ended up, like, woobifying Eggman a bit too much. Because that man is an eco-terrorist. Like, that's... Like, Eggman very clearly was designed in a sort of Captain Planet-esque era of, like, you know, the entire... like, original Sonic Genesis games are about, you know, how Eggman is doing deforestation and turning innocent like animals into weapons, like harvesting them and biologically fucking them up and turning them into weapons of mass destruction. And it's always now just, oh, I'm gonna get that a hedgehog. Oh, Ferrison's. Well, yeah, but like it's what he started as, is what I'm saying. It's like he's very clearly like a fucking Captain Planet villain, and now he's literally just, oh man, the darned blue hedgehog is here. Aw, man. Ah, well. Maybe next time the blue hedgehog will not be here to foil my plans. My evil scheme of building a theme park or putting a Death Star in space. What are my motivations? It's just world domination and nothing more. Also, I really hate the color blue. At least they have let him threaten people with a gun again in IDW. That's true. But is it like a comical gun, or is it like this man just has an FN-57 pointed directly at, like, fucking Amy's head? Like, is a fucking cartoon Eggman gun, or is it like... It looks like a COD skin for a 9mm. Classic COD skin, or like modern COD skin? That's like... Because, like, modern COD skins have, like, full-on, like, water parks and roller coasters on their fucking guns. Which I can't say doesn't look cool, but it does change, like, my thoughts on the severity of a threat. Eggman colors, but still very clearly regular gun shaped. Eggman colors are red and yellow. If someone pulls up to me with the fucking Mick Glock, I'm going to laugh. Like, I might die, but I will laugh at them. Get my foot stuck in the rabbit hole of Launelin's wiki page. That's fair. Happens to all of us. Gotta understand, Sega won't let IDW have Eggman roll up with a fucking Glock. Egg roll, you say? Interesting. I like egg rolls. Oh damn, look at that. That's cool. I'll never see that again in my life. Stupid ass sprite collecting season that makes me want to collect all these damn sprites. Eggman, he has the master plan. He doesn't! His plan goes nowhere other than, I want to kill the Sonic. That's all I want to do. I want to kill the Sonic. Oh man, my plan of killing Sonic was foiled by Sonic being strong and Sonic and fast. God, how do I counter such a fast and strong thing that I've been fighting for the past 80 years? The wiki does not mention jack shit. I don't know how much of that is erasure and how much of that is legally required for IDW. Tangle the lemur and her do the lesbian sheep thing. I've never seen. Tangle the lemur and Whisper the fox are lesbians, and they're canonically lesbians. You cannot take that away. You cannot add a sheep in there. The sheep is not fucking Rourke's card coming in and becoming the fucking combat thruple. Sonic Adventure 2 is also the only time I've seen Eggman wear his fucking goggles. Well, obviously, he doesn't care about, the fucking OSHA violations he's committing. He's not doing proper safety in the lab. That's the real reason his granddad died. He wasn't using the proper PPE. That's actually why Maria died. She wasn't wearing the proper PPE for getting shot with a gun. Hold on. I now need to check this. I'm going to a more reliable source than Wikipedia for finding out what the fuck is the sheep ship. Okay, let me see. Sonic the Hedgehog character Lanolin. Lanolin the sheep. Exclude crossovers. I'm seeing Surge the Tenric. Those are original characters. Jewel the Beetle. Jewel the Beetle. Mimic the Octopus. It seems like mostly Surge and Jewel are the characters people are associating with the sheep. E123 Omega and Rouge the Bat. Interesting. I wouldn't say that's a good one, but you know, you're allowed to choose whatever you want, I suppose. Who's Duo the Cat? That's just a... Oh, it's an OC. Okay. Damn, I didn't even know that. I guess if you read enough, you're allowed to give your OCs tags. Lawyers and historians call them teammates, and that's all we'll get until someone bites the bullet and reads all 500 million IDW issues. That sounds like an actual, like, methodology of torture. You cannot convince me E-123 Omega is attracted to anything other than the destruction of the Eggman Empire. Correct. The correct statement, most likely. I was seeing a disturbingly small amount of Sonic X-Blaze on that. And that's, like... It's a little bit concerning, honestly. The ancient texts are being lost. The ancient texts of 2005. Sonic Rush. Back to back. Yeah, back to back. Oh yeah, just a reminder to listen to Jenny Chongo Show's album, Sonic Head Rush. That shit slaps. I also just love the album art for Sonic Head Rush. It is objectively amazing. I do think it's funny that I was looking up Sonic the Hedgehog facts. Meanwhile, like, I was just completely idle. Someone misses 3 shots at me, I tab back in, kill them, and immediately go back to looking at Sonic. And just like, girl, shut up. I need to learn about Sonic. Mashup albums that slap. I gotta listen to King for another day. I have not heard of this. I would like to know more. Peak skill, Shadow would do the same thing. I think Shadow the Hedgehog would play Fortnite. Oh my god, next season when they do a Sonic collab, they would 100% be missing out if they do not include Shadow and his famous gun. I still think it's really funny that they're somehow going to make a fucking Tetris skin for the next chapter. I don't even know how you'll manage to do that, but it is really funny that you're going to attempt it. KFAD is a Siva Gunner album / competition. 20 people cook characters as their personas and did a mashup tournament. Damn. That sounds cool. I don't think I fully understand what that fully entails, but that does sound sick as hell. Okay, please do not come back and fight me. I'm actually not even in condition to fight. I was just getting ready for it. Hold on. Go into the water with the water sprite. get additional healing back from it. I am technically in enough water to get health back. Let's fucking go. Give me that. No! Shit, I need to extract this manually. Like, I actually need this one. Can't wait for the archipelago where you have a whimsical Pokemon time and I'm in a treasure hunt. Treasure. I can't. You have created a tongue twister that my lisp cannot handle. I'm sorry. I very much will enjoy playing Pokemon, intermixed with your struggling, though. Language is evil and fucked up. It's not even language this time, it's just the fact that I was born improperly and I can't speak. If we did a video on all of the, like, just me listing all of my medical issues, it would probably be an hour long. Like... I was in, like, speech therapy classes for the entirety of elementary school, and the only reason I didn't have it in middle school is because our middle school didn't have enough funding to do... No, give immediately, holy shit! Ignore all of those noises, that's just the most rare sprite in the entire game. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. The Holly Dr. Coomer voice. For a while I was doing voice training in the style of, Holly. Fun fact about me. Ah, hello, God. I can't do the fucking Dr. Coomer voice anymore. I used to be able to do it. Back in the day, I can't. Elaborate on what that means. When I was training... Back when I was training my voice to be more up in a different register because I am a transgender individual, I would frequently use, the videos and recordings of Holly from Radio TV Solutions, / Snapcube Clown House, in order to, train what I want my vocalization to be. That was, of course, back when I actually cared about having proper, like, vocalization and everything, and not just, you know, living and existing and being cool with who I am. But, you know what I mean. I'm gonna go for Wastelander Magneto because this is one of the sickest fucking collab skins that they have ever done. It looks so sick. Dr. Coomer telling Gordon Wayne Freeman about every issue under the under HEV suit. True. I can still become R2-D2 though. I cannot believe I am being bullied for a noise that I made under duress when a Nintendo game completely fucked me over for no reason. It's not my fault that I made that noise. It's because Nintendo's servers are terrible. Star Wars. Yeah. Mario Party just does that? Yeah, that is true. That is just a factual statement. Oh my god. I got him. I genuinely thought I would never get that frickin' sprite ever. Oh my god, that actually does, like... And I just gotta level him up once to master him? Hell yeah. Come to the realization the original Xbox just has all the good Star Wars games. Yeah, it does indeed. Like, it has Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Well, it has Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, not The Complete Saga, but it technically has The Complete Saga because it has 1 and 2. It has, of course, Battlefront and Battlefront 2. It has Knights of the Old Republic, I believe. You do not see me. You do not see me with this sprite. I literally need to get this sprite for 2... Can you stay the fuck away from me, you dickhead? Get away. You are not stealing my Lucky Charms, bro. Is the Xbox Lego Star Wars better than the DS Lego Star Wars? Yeah, it's just the original Lego Star Wars as opposed to the unfortunately very cut down and not very good, debatably broken and unfinished Lego Star Wars DS. If someone's following me, I need to get the shotgun immediately. I'm paranoid as fuck. Childhood was corner cut at every level. Ah, I understand that because I've been told that apparently the console versions of Toy Story 3 were like really good games. And I will say that the only video game that I have ever willingly returned ever was fucking Toy Story 3 on the DS, because that game fucking sucks. Toy Story 3 game is getting a remaster. I hope it doesn't. I hope it explodes before it comes out. I hope they delete every copy of it by mistake. No, button C. The button needs to be C. Okay, thank God. Okay, I have mastered the Grim Sprite. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope it goes in the Toy Story 3 incinerator. Hell yeah. Can I be honest? I was a kid when I saw Toy Story 3, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought that movie was bad. Like, genuinely. Like, I know that for most people, like, the series of Toy Story went downhill with, like, Toy Story 4. But personally, I'd say Toy Story went out of, like, after Toy Story 2, it's just always been bad, unfortunately. Like, I'm sorry to say it, and I know that, like, a lot of people love that movie. That movie sucks. That movie is unfortunate, at best. I think that was the first movie I've ever, like, walked out of a theater feeling, like, bad. Just being like, damn. I don't think, like, I have a soul anymore. It's a shame that something about the engine causes the Xbox KOTOR releases to barely work on the 360. Well, the backwards compatibility on the Xbox 360 was always a mixed bag. It, like, rarely functioned properly. It was kind of just there to say that it was. And there was only, like, 6... Like, I think it was a list of, what, 30 Xbox games that even had limited backwards compatibility on the 360, right? Blaming BioWare, to be fair. Oh, no, that is entirely reasonable. Fun fact, every release of, fucking Halo Combat Evolved, every release of Halo Combat Evolved after the Xbox original is actually considerably worse than the original because of Gearbox software. Because Gearbox was too lazy to port, like, over the original texture files from the Xbox version of Halo Combat Evolved onto the PC version. And they were like, okay, we're just going to make some bullshit and throw it together, and, like, those are going to be, like, the PC textures. And unfortunately, every version of Halo Combat Evolved that has released since that PC version has released has been using the fucked up and bad textures instead of, you know, the good and original ones. It's basically the same shit that happened with Sonic Adventure 2. Just to a lesser degree. But yeah, fuck Gearbox software. Top 10 people I hate. Number 1, Gearbox software. Number 2, the Pokemon Weavile. Number 3, that evil girl from iCarly. Number 4, Deadpool cosplayers. Sonic Adventure 2 gets off easy in comparison to Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah, I mean, have you seen how bad the model for Sonic is in every version of Sonic Adventure not on the Dreamcast? It's like a completely different character. Yes, the live Sneasel reaction. Here's the thing. My hatred of the Pokemon Weavile stems almost entirely from the fact that Weavile in Pokken Tournament is a character devised by Satan himself. I don't have anything against Weavile in the main Pokemon series, but Weavile in Pokken Tournament is, like, actually like a war crime. And the thing is, I genuinely think that because for so long I said that my least favorite Pokemon was Weavile, it has made me have, like, a weird, fucked up, ironic into genuine appreciation for Sneasel, Weavile, and Sneasler more than I ever would otherwise. So, you know, maybe it was a good thing in the long run. I think there might just be something wrong with me, though. But I know what that something is. It's called my bones don't function properly, or my muscles. And I was born with incorrect feet. And a bad jaw. And teeth. And a fucked up lisp. And one of my eyes is more drooped than the other one. And one of my both of my eyes are consistently deteriorating in vision because I have an issue with my skull being born improperly or something. So, they need to put me in a tube, is basically what I'm talking about. They need to put me in the shit they had Yuki in from Sword Art Online. They need to put my ass in the Medicuboid. Someone would still claim that on that damn phone. The real issue is, I don't know. Probably lead poisoning in our parents, let's be honest. Oh wait, shit. There we are. That dude wanted to go home. Had to send him out. My dad has told me stories that when he was a child, they had a pesticide truck come through their area and spread pesticide because he lived in, like, a more rural, like, farming community. And that all the kids in the neighborhood would take their bikes and ride directly behind the pesticide truck because it smelled so good. So I think that I probably have some residual brain damage from that. Would becoming Springtrap improve your skeleton? Probably not, because that would just cause me to be in more pain. And I'm already in enough pain as it is. And it's hard enough for a doctor to take you seriously. A doctor's not going to take me seriously when I've got a metal, like, rabbit around me. Also, look at this dog. It's the Puppuccino. It's adorable. Yeah, that is Nat. That's you. What did we decide on, like, what dog breed you are? I think we decided on, like, Border Collie, right? Because in my brain, like, you seem like... if you were a dog, you would be, like, one of the ones with the very expressive ears. And I think Border Collies have that. We already know that I'm a calico. And Gessapina's a rat. Wait, oh my god, I just realized. I have my cat girl, Sona. Gessapina has her rat girl, for Sona. Nat, you do not have a dog girl in your... like, a dog girl, design yet. We need to make one of those for you. We have not finished the Tom and Jerry trio. We have Tom and Jerry, but we do not have Spike. I think his name is Spike, right? I really hope I'm not going to be exposed as a Tom and Jerry LARPer. The endangerment of trans cat girls have caused the rat girl to thrive. That is true. I have seen quite a few. I think it's the issue of we like there's a lot of bunnies now. And we don't have enough wolves to keep them in check. And we don't have enough cats. Spike the Bulldog? Hell yeah. When I was a child, I spent probably way too long watching a channel that was called Boomerang that played nothing but old cartoons like Tom and Jerry and like the Flintstones and stuff. So I have a lot of Tom and Jerry in my brain, and I don't know if that's healthy for me. Transit Elmer Fudd. No, you need a wolf. A whoop. Or like sausage dogs. I'm pretty sure those were actually like bred as like rabbit and squirrel like hunting dogs. This ecosystem is fucking collapsing. Yeah, it's true. We introduced too many of the same species into one area, and it really just, like, it threw off the whole balance. Trans duck girls. I don't know if I've ever met an individual with a duck sona, now that I think about it. I don't think I have. Which is interesting, because ducks are pretty cool. Shout out to the duck. That is true. It's been duck season this whole time, and it's not ever been rabbit season. That's fucked up. That's why oh my god, we need to introduce Elmer Fudd into the system. Duck Girl and Rabbit Girl loudly arguing in front of the poster on the tree. Yeah, but it's opposite. Both of them want to get killed. Which is, like, you know, it's a weird kink thing, but... You know, everyone's allowed their kinks. How does one introduce Elmer Fudd into an environment? Because we don't, like, just have him on call. Like, what's the procedure? Also, I realized that I literally, like, picked a bunch of superheroes, for this frickin' thing. Oh, I was number 2. Damn, I didn't even realize. I was not paying attention in the slightest. I was too busy thinking about the logistics of introducing Elmer Fudd into the environment. Elmer Fudd is not in Fortnite, so we can't have him drop in. No. Also, I accidentally chose a villain instead of a hero. Oops. My fucking bad. Fucked up with that one, for sure. Need to improve socioeconomics too. The rural South not animal girls can hunt to keep the population in check. This is true. Once again, we have another issue in society directly caused by the failure of the United States to properly punish the Confederacy. Alternatively, we let the cat girls run wild again since they made half the IT sector that's currently driving every population down. But the issue is we don't have any of the cats left. Like, we've run out. We're out of cats. And there's nothing we can do about it. That's part of the problem that we're trying to solve, is we don't have any cats left. Yeah, it's not ideal. Do you think like Spider-Man has his Spider-Girl persona? Like, does he have like an arachnid girl like design? I've seen some of those that have like the cute little like mouth things with multiple eyes. I like those. It's very unique. Seen a lot of sharks. A lot of shark dog hybrids. Interesting. Often forget about that. I've just thought of something that is quite bizarre. Like, obviously, a good part of My Hero Academia is the author's poorly disguised fetish and all that. But I'm thinking about it right now, and that man did invent a shark girl that is part fox. Koei Horikoshi may be a furry. And he's not even, like, incapable of drawing, like, shark designs, like shark humanoids. Like, he's done similar things with, like, you know, Selkie having a seal, like, design, and Gang Orca obviously having an orca design. When it comes to the shark, he drew a fox shark. Interesting. This is a different tier of being parasocial with someone. It's determining not their sexuality or whatever, it's determining whether or not they're a furry. And the answer is yes. Kohei Horikoshi, the creator of My Hero Academia, is a furry. You heard it here first. Maybe. He made an entire reason to focus on Animalkin's quirk's social consequences, and he did a bad job of it. He did a real shit job of it. Just completely and utterly fucked it up. He was a better writer, he would have done a better job writing the axis of oppression, but like, the groundwork is there, his effort says something about his furriness. Guess so. Wants to do it, just lacks the sauce. This is true. They gotta give Koei Horikoshi the type of cocaine they were giving, like, comic writers in the 70s and 80s. I don't know if it would be effective or good, but it would create something interesting. Though apparently he made a horror one-shot recently that's quite good, so that's cool. All I've seen of that one-shot is the fact that that man has a really weird issue with same-face syndrome. Though it is honestly impressive seeing how good his art is when he is not completely fucked over by Shonen Jump time restrictions. That man is genuinely an incredible artist. He's just fucked over by Shonen Jump. I'm just saying, like, if you, like, are making a very artistically dependent, medium, and in the process of making that medium, you restrict the time that is available to be used to create that medium, to the point that the author and artist have to go back and change their art afterwards, after the initial release, you are doing something horrifically wrong. This loser wanted to steal my sprites and completely got fucked over. I don't care about dying there, I just needed to stunt on the dude who wanted my sprites. Drawing a villain made of hands and fingers as his main villain's final arc. Goals of the utterly deranged, and by God, he did it. True. True. He did. The fact he did as well as he did in the time restrictions is honestly incredible. Okay. Unfortunately, it has been 2 hours, and I am tired. We're going to continue doing this superhero theme the next time, because, oh dear God, I still have so many more superheroes to go through. But, this is going to be it for now. Lots of love, take care, and I hope to see you all later.